Hi children, I hope you are enjoying digital classes. In our previous class, you have learnt about theatres and different types of performances on the theatre. Let us have an overview of them. A theatre is a place, building where a play or dance or a skit is performed for entertainment. It contains a stage and seating area for the audience. Children, today we will learn about a famous play which is one of the theatre forms. Before going to the session, let us know the objectives of the session. In this session, you will be able to read the given segments individually with comprehension. Your ideas with your friends and reread the segment collaboratively, and you will be able to construct the major discourse skit. Children, now let us know about some popular playwrights. Try to identify the persons in these pictures. This is Bernard Shaw. He was born on 26 July 1856 in Dublin, Ireland. His father was George Kershaw. He was a grain merchant and a civil servant. His mother was Lucinda Elizabeth Gurley Shaw. She was a professional singer. He had two sisters. He was educated at Wesley College, Grammar School and Dublin English Scientific and Commercial Day School. In 1876, he went to London to live with his mother and sister. In 1898, he got married to Charlotte Payne Townshend. In 1906, he moved into a house in Hertfordshire, England. This is Shaw's corner. His works are musical criticism, novels, Love Among the Artists and Others, short stories, The Black Girl in Search of God and others. His plays are St. John, The Philanderers, The Devil's Disciple, The Doctor's Dilemma and many more. His essays are On Going to Church and others. Children, you have understood the contribution of G.B. Shaw for English literature. Today we will know more about his famous play St. John. Children, now let us watch a video of the drama The Trial, enacted by the students of ZPHS Sudala of Manchurial district. Before that, let us know who are the characters and the performers. Children, let us watch and enjoy the drama.
No. She is a great woman. She is a great woman. At the age of 19, she entered the war field. At the age of 19, she fought for her people. This is not correct, my lord.
No. You leave all those things. Let the accused be brought. Let the accused be brought in.
The accused, let her be brought in.
Sit down, John.
Thank you, my lord.
You look very pale today. Are you not well?
I'm well enough, but the bishop said she some cup and it made me ill.
I'm sorry, I told them to take care of her.
You meant to be good to me, I know, but it is a fish that does not agree with me. The English thought you were trying to poison me.
What? No, my lord.
They are determined that I shall be burned as a witch, and they sent a doctor to cure me, but he forbidden to bleed me, because the silly people believe a witch magic leaves her if she is bled. So he abused me. Why do you leave in the hands of the English? I shall be the hands of the church. Why must I be chained by the feet? Are you afraid? Are you afraid I will fly away?
Woman, it's not for to you question the court. That's to you. Okay, when you were unchained, didn't you try to escape by jumping from a 60 feet high? If you can reach, how be alive?
I suppose, because the tower was not so high. It has grown every day since you began me asking about it.
Why did you jump? Why did you jump from the tower?
How do you know that I jumped?
Do you leave? Why did you leave the tower?
Why would anybody leave a prison if they could get out?
You tried to escape.
Of course I did. But not for the first time either. If you leave the door of the cage open, anybody will fly away. Am I right, my lord?
I call the attention of the court. Please note it, my lord.
Am I heretic because I escaped from the prison? He calls it that, my lord.
Feel the hands of the church. So you against the church. So you are heretic.
It is a great nonsense. Nobody be a fool like you.
You are my lord. How I am received execution by this woman?
You are harming yourself by giving these silly answers.
But you are not talk sense to me. If you reasonable, I will be reasonable.
This is noted in order. You forgot the master promoter that the proceedings have not been formally opened. The time for questions.
While watching the drama, you might have come across some new words like castle, prisoner, accused, suit, executioner. Let's know their meanings and understand them. This is castle, a large building formerly occupied by a ruler. It is also called as a mansion. Accused is a defendant in a criminal proceedings. Executioner is an official who inflicts capital punishment in pursuit of a warrant. Prisoner is a person who is confined, especially a prisoner of war. Suit is a set of garments, usually including a jacket and trousers or skirts for outerwear and of the same fabric and color. Children, now open your textbooks and read the drama, The Trial, from Rouen 30 May 1431 to Because I Tried to Escape from Prison. While reading individually, keep these points in your mind. Read the text silently. While reading, don't run your finger through the text. Use a pencil to mark in the text. Put a cross mark above the word which you do not understand. Put a star mark if you like the word or the sentence the most. Children, shall we go to a classroom and observe how the students are reading? Children, it is time for collaborative reading. Watch the video.
Experience.
You observed how these children are reading and sharing their ideas while reading in groups. You can follow this in your class. Now, listen to a model reading done by the teacher in the class.
Read the lesson, listen to me, paying attention to the pronunciation, stress, tone and pause. Reuben, 30 May 1431. A great stone hall in the castle, arranged for a trial at law. There are 2 raised chairs side by side for the bishop and the inquisitor as judges. Looking down the great hall from the middle of the inner end, the judicial chairs and scribes' table are to the right. The prisoner's stool is to the left. There are arched doors right and left. It is a fine sunshiny morning. The inquisitor, let the accused be brought in. Ladwin calling, the accused, let her be brought in. John, chained by the ankles, is brought in through the arched door behind the prisoner's stool by a guard of English soldiers. With them is the executioner and his assistants. They lead her to the prisoner's stool and place themselves behind it after taking off her chain. She wears a page's black suit. The inquisitor, kindly, sit down, John. She sits in the prisoner's stool. You look very pale today. Are you not well? John, thank you. I am well enough. But the bishop sent me some card and it made me ill. Caution, I am sorry. I told them to see that it was fresh. John, you meant to be good to me. I know, but it is a fish that does not agree with me. The English thought you were trying to poison me. Caution and the chaplain together. What? Now, my lord!
Children, now go through the questions and answer them. The questions are: first one, how was the morning? Second, why was John looking pale? Third one, did John like caution? How can you say so? Fourth one, why was John chained? Well children, let us watch how some students responded to the questions. Why was John chained?
John might have done something against the law.
John was chained because she was against the English.
John was chained so that she cannot escape.
Children, now it is time for discourse construction. Are you ready? Good. Write scripts for skits in the next 20 minutes with your teacher's help. Your teacher will assign you the topic for the skits. While writing the scripts, keep these points in your mind. Write individually, sit in groups, share your ideas in groups, write your group version, present before the class, and then request your teacher to take up editing. Write the defined version in your notebook. Your teacher will award marks for it under written works. Before writing, remember the following features of the skit. To make a skit, start by thinking of ideas that make you laugh. Write out your scene, rehearse it, and finally put it on for an audience or film it. What should a skit consist of? It should have a beginning, a middle, and an ending. A skit is a small play or performance. Skits are quick little scenes. They are usually comedic. They are sometimes referred to as sketches. What should a skit consist of? It should have a beginning. The first part of a skit should serve the same purpose as the setup in a joke. It will set the scene, introduce the main characters and sets. Next is where the story develops. In the story, there should always be some type of plot in which the main character is challenged. There has to be action. The plot does not need to be violent in nature, but it does need to present a problem for the main character. The last part of the skit is where the plot is resolved. In a good skit, the audience are surprised by the ending. They are expecting one thing to happen, but something else does. This is called the blow off. It is like the punch line to a joke. Well children, today we have learnt about the play The Trial, written by George Bernard Shaw. We read and comprehended the play. We have also learnt about the skit and its features. Now children, it is time for you to continue your class, to write a skit and enjoy performing it. Have a nice time children. Enjoy. Bye.